Chuck, I'll look back at you again on another video. In this video, I'll be talking about day one to day four, my experience so far, what you're gonna expect. For me, I came to Chicago. I was supposed to be in New Jersey, but I stayed behind. So New Jersey was filled up, so the only spot they had opened up for me was Chicago. So they flew me down here Sunday. On Monday was my first day. I almost missed my bus, so I had to catch the Uber. Actually, I did miss the bus, so I had to catch the Uber. Apparently, the bus leave at exactly at 7. I left my room. I was on the 5th floor in the hotel. I left the room around 7:57. Came downstairs around 7:02. The bus was gone. Luckily for me, there was an Uber downstairs. Took me straight to the building. Guy there basically did some paperwork, watch videos about fatigue, basically what to expect while you're driving out there, distracted drivers, what Schneider expect from you, what they expect you not to do. We did drug tests, did a hair follicle test. I'm not sure how many years a hair follicle test go back to. Some people say 2 years. I don't know about that. So yeah, that's something. We did basically computer-based training, the computer videos to watch, answer questions. Some of the tests you have to pass, especially the one with the DOT where they want to make sure you can understand English. Basically 10 questions. The minimum you could get is 70%. So you might want to be careful reading the questions. Some of the answers is very tricky. You might say the right answers and pick it, but you have to read through the whole options given, because some of the answers is all of the above. So you have to look into. Start, I believe we start at 7:30, finish at 4:30. Go on lunch around 12. For me, I'm not a fan of the lunch. I don't usually eat sandwich, like turkey sandwich, tuna sandwich. I don't eat stuff like that. So I was just telling my wife I probably will lose some weight when I get back to Baltimore, because I wasn't really eating the lunch just given. The good thing for me is there's a Panda Express opposite the hotel where I'm staying at, so I just cross the street, go over there after class around 5 and just get me something to eat from Panda Express. So that I'm lucky about. Basically, that was day one. Day one more about computer training base, the P test, air follicle test. We also did the they put up it's like this pad they put all over your muscles. Basically they reading your muscles, so in case you say, oh, I'm injured, and clearly you wasn't injured, they could compare both charts to see if you're lying or not. That was day one. Day two basically finished up what we was talking about in day one, like the videos we was watching. We didn't finish in day two, we just did a couple of them. We did our payroll, went to lunch, which I didn't eat. Then after lunch, they took us to the operation center, which is the yard where we was learning the backing skills. We didn't do no backing skills the second day. They did show us the coupling and uncoupling. We did the pre-trip, which was interesting. The pre-trip, you don't have to memorize it. They have a pamphlet they gave us. It looks something like this. You just have to read it. You just have to know the parts. That's about it. You're just looking at the paper, naming every single part in the truck, and knows what those parts in the truck basically does. So which I believe was good. That was good, because I thought I had to memorize the pre-trip, because I did that and I had to do my CDL test. Lord, was that challenging, but I passed, because yeah, I have my CDL license. But I wasn't ready to do that again. So when they told us, you don't have to, this is not a school, you don't have to, we don't want you to memorize it, we want you to know the parts. So as I will give you the book to look and know the parts. So to me, that was great. That was basically week 2. Week 3 was when the fun began. The bus picked us up from the hotel at 7:30, took us to the classroom. We stay in the classroom, finish our logbook. Then literally the bus took us back to the operation center, which is the yard. Day one was learning backing skills. Some people was going on the road while the others stayed behind doing their backing skills. Pre-trip, was doing pre-trip, air brake lick test, coupling and uncoupling. I went out in the morning. I learned button. I think it's called button up hook, button hook. Yeah, button hook turn. This button hook turn literally where it's traffic going on this side. Then you have 2 lanes on this side. You fire right and you have to turn right. So the button on hook is you make sure there's no car on this side of the lane. Then you turn your tractor over to that lane. Go all the way to the middle. You on the right side. This traffic on the other side is 2 lanes. You stay halfway, turn your tractor to this lane, go up to the middle of the intersection, and basically cut back in. That's called the button on hook. I learned that, so that was interesting. Learned some right turn, left turn. Drove on the highway for about not that long. Most of the driving was on the residential area, which I think was interesting because on the highway it's easy. You're just driving straight on the road. Anyone could do that if you understand the truck. But driving on the residential way, we have to make right turn and left turn. That was what I needed help with, and they offered me that help. That's why I wanted to come to Schneider, because they care about safety, and I like that. For a new driver coming into the trucking, I believe going somewhere where they want you to succeed, but at the same time they want you to do it the right way. That is something that make me like, you know what? I want to go with Schneider because I'm going to succeed. At the same time, I'm going to know how to drive a truck the right way. So like right now, I'm very confident doing left turn and right turn, and even the butt hook. I was doing it all day. On my 3rd day, went back to the yard, went to lunch, came back. I was doing backing up. My first day was difficult because I was a yard jockey, so the Osler truck is way different than the actual tractor trailer. On the Osler truck, the trailer react quicker because it's smaller, but we was landing the back on the slipper. So I don't know if any of you are aware of the slipper. It's different from a day cab. The slipper, the trailer reacts slower, so it take a while for the trailer to react to the turns. So it was rough on my first day. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. Even though I was telling the guy, "Oh, I'm a yard jockey, I got this." So when I was struggling, they was like, "Yeah, you see, you was cocky." I said, "I wasn't cocky. I know this is gonna react slow, but I thought I'd be able to whip it because I was a yard jockey, but that wasn't the case." But my 4th day, which is today, I'm talking to you guys right now. I could tell you guys right now, I bagged the trailer in by myself 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. I'm on schedule on driving, pre-trip, post-trip, coupling, uncoupling, and backing. They got me on schedule and everything. Tomorrow we're gonna take a test to see where everybody is at. Going in pretty confident. I'm going in with my confidence is real high going in to this test because I know I'm gonna succeed at it. I've been working at it. I have my notepad that I jot down a bunch of stuff, look over it and study it. So that really has been helping me out. Today, basically left the hotel. Went to the classroom like we did. Then the van picked us back to the yard because I went out in the morning the day before. Today I had to do backing skills, so I stayed behind learning the back, but I got it. I was doing it by myself. In the afternoon, I went out driving after lunch. Basically did the same thing I did on day 3, button on hook, right turn, left turn, drove on a residential area. Literally didn't really drive, really drove on, I really basically drove on the highway for like, I would say about 10 minutes to 5 minutes. Just got off the exit and just went on the residential way, which I believe is good. Because in the real life, 90% of the time, you're going to be on the highway, which is true. 10% of the time, you getting off the highway to take the load to where you need to go, which is where local, residential area you have to take. You can't make left turn and right turn. You won't be able to drop the load they assigned to you to go drop. Because on the highway, it's easy to drive on the highway, you're just going straight. But on the residential way, that is when a lot of people was having problem with. So Schneider showed me the way to do it. I would say that is one thing I really appreciate, because I'm confident now actually driving the truck. I wasn't coming in, but now I'm really confident because I learned a lot of stuff I didn't know. So yeah, this is giving you guys an update what's been going on so far. Friday is the Thursday. I believe I'll make a video on Friday or Saturday talking about the process, what I did. Yeah, so please like and subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to join me in this journey I'm going to take, because my goal one day is to buy my own truck. Once I do get that, I'll show you guys the process of buying your own truck. So please like, subscribe to the channel. So anyone out there that's trying to come to Schneider too as well, follow my journey. You learn from me. Learn from my mistake as well, because I'll tell you my mistake. Learn from my mistake as well. So please guys, like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye.